Okay, good day guys, welcome to today on Princess Anu-TV. And guys, this video is actually a cover back, or I don't know how I'm going to put the word, but we made a live stream concerning can two student pilots fly together, and it was kind of breaky, shaky, so I kind of like removed the video. So I'm doing the video again because I discovered that a lot of informations I missed out from the last one because of the network issues. So this a repay back or something for like the video. So today we are going to be talking about can two student pilots fly together, and somebody also asked that question even in that live stream about what if they are not what if they don't like themselves, can they like fly together? So I'm still going to talk about that today. And also I'm going to be answering another question concerning my flight school recommendations, because somebody asked me and people have been asking me concerning that, like, do I know any flight schools, what are my recommendations in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. So we're also going to be treating that, and I hope like I don't forget any of these things during the process of like talking. So stay tuned guys, I'll be right back for this sweet discussion. Okay, welcome back guys, and if you're new to this channel, this is Princess Anu-TV. We talk about aviation, motivation and adventure, and if you've not yet subscribed, like, it helps the channel move forward. If you're getting value from this channel, please do well to subscribe, share with your friends and families and lovers of aviation everywhere in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So like, you know, we bring like aviation contents and motivational stuff. I always give like motivation at every end of my videos, and also sometimes like we do some little vlogs, you know, when we like go out and all that. So that's basically what this channel is. So guys, I'm going to be starting by saying that yes, two student pilots can actually fly together, but there's a requirement for two student pilots to be able to fly together. You don't just see it like happen, just any student pilot coming like to fly together. So the requirement for two student pilots to fly together, especially here in flight school, is when they are about going for their cross country, their hour building. So basically they are like, one person is looking for, the both parties are looking for hours, that's to get to their CPL, the requirement for CPL, because when you're done with your PPL, you don't have enough hours, or your cumulative hours is not going to get you to CPL, because for CPL you have like a required you need to have like 150 hours to like 200 hours, and also you need about, I think, like 50 hours of P1. Your own P1 hours needs to be like 50 hours. Then you need like cross country. I'm going to be giving the requirements later, maybe we can do that in another video concerning like the requirements for a CPL holder before you can get like a CPL. There are some like hour requirements, there are some cross country requirements, there are some takeoffs and landings you must do like in 2 or 3 aerodromes, so those kind of stuff. So when you see two student pilots flying together, they are trying to like build their hours, especially here in flights. You're trying to like build your hours for the CPL. So one person is acting like the pilot in command, the other person is the co-pilot, and this only happens when both of them currently has their PPL. So when you see these two student pilots flying together, they have their PPL. One person is going to be flying as the pilot in command, is going to log that hours as his P1 hours, and the other person is going to log it as his P2, his or her P2 hours, because we don't just have guys in this industry, also have like ladies, and ladies that are really serious about it like serious about flying. So guys, yes, they can actually fly together, and I've given you the requirements at which both of them can fly together. Another thing you should note is you cannot just pick any student pilots. Most of the time there's like a program that is set. So now this brings me to the next phase. If two people that are having issues can fly together, sincerely, even if they program you with someone that like you don't like, because obviously you know that it's not everybody that your spirit or your mind is like going to go to. So there are some people that you don't just like them, you don't just get along very well with them, even if you guys are in the same class, or even if you guys are PPL holders trying to get, you don't just like get along with them. The truth is that you guys will fly together and you can be doing like half talk, but there will be no like gisting in the cockpit. I don't know if you watched my video with flying with my roommates. You know, it's kind of fun when I fly with my roommates or like my friends, because like we have other things to gist about, because you're flying for like 4 hours. It will not be totally boring, because yes, you are monitoring instruments, you're trying to know what's happening like in the cockpit, but sometimes you basically don't have much to do. So if you're not flying with somebody that you get along well with the person, you might feel bored. Like, you can't ask the person, okay, how was your day, how did something go, or maybe how's your friend doing, okay, you're in a relationship, so what's up, you know, all those kind of stuff cannot like come out with somebody that you are not free with. But if it's somebody that you really get along very, very well with the person, you tend to discuss about other things like in the cockpit, and it's quite fun, because you're not just flying, you're monitoring, you're listening to radio calls, you guys are also gisting. The flight, 4 hours flight, will not get boring. But imagine if you guys are quiet for like 2 hours and monitoring things for like 2 hours. When you come back even from the flight, you're going to feel it, because it's like you did not enjoy the flight. So yes, you can actually fly with someone you're not getting along with, because obviously it's professional, nobody is like whoever they program you with. But sometimes this is what happens in flight school most of the time, especially when it's your P1 hour. You don't want to like put yourself, or you don't want to like pick somebody that you're not okay with. You don't want to like pick somebody that you know you don't like flow with very well. So if you're looking for someone like to fly with, and you're the P1, last, you're the captain of the flight, you're going to be like, okay, I'm choosing this person, I'm choosing that person. So how you really know people that get along very well, you see that they are flying very well together. And not only that, you cannot keep putting that person as P2. So this is what happens. If peradventure I'm flying with my roommate and it's now her turn to fly, she can like pick me to be her like P2. If I'm flying, I can like pick her to be my P2. So you see that we are both building our P1 and our P2 hours. So it's like going along together. So if peradventure she's not available to fly, I have to like look for somebody else to like fly with me, for us to like do P1, P2. Then if the person too is looking for someone and there's nobody available, person can like pick me. So what makes you pick like anybody you're going to pick? Number one, like they get along together. Number two, the person is also like in the same stage just like you are. You can't pick somebody that has not finished his or her PPL. The person has to like have finished his PPL or her PPL before like you can get to fly with that person. Also, you can't pick somebody of like a different class when the person is not also doing like our building. The person also has to be like, you know, here in NCAT we have things like SP31, 32, 33, 34, 35, like that. That's how like they group it. So most of the time SP31 will like have finished their hour building before like SP32. So you can't really find like an SP31 person flying with an SP32, or maybe SP32 flying with like an SP33. So like that's how it like goes. You can't really fly with somebody that's not in your class, because the person might not really be in the same stage just as you are. So that's what I want you to know about that. So if they don't get along together, that's their concern. They are really going to have a boring time in the cockpit. But if they get along together, that flight is really going to be like a wonderful and beautiful time out. It's going to be like fun all through till the coming back to land, and everything is really going to be fun. Then also I said I'm going to talk about my flight school recommendations. And this is it. Concerning flight schools like in Nigeria, I've made a video before talking about the flight schools in Nigeria, and thank God there was also a comment on that video, somebody saying that okay, you don't just have 2 schools, we also have 1 school in Enugu, and that school in Enugu actually trains for helicopter. So I really don't know if they are functional currently, but I think they are kind of functional. So if you want to train for helicopter, that's a good school. You can train for helicopter. Then if you also want to train for fixed wing, we have 2 schools that you can train for fixed wing for now, as at the time I'm making this video. Because what I always say as at the time I'm making this video is because I believe so strongly that we are moving. I believe so strongly that more aviation schools are going to come into Nigeria, more schools that train pilots. That's what I mean, because there are more schools that don't just train pilots, they train like cabin crews, they train like other professions. So I know that there are more schools that are coming up that are later going to come up, maybe 5 years from now, 3 years from now, that are also going to like train pilots. So guys, for now you just have like 2 schools, IAC and NCAT. Those are the 2 schools that like train pilots for now, for fixed wing aircraft, so you don't like mix it up. For fixed wing aircraft, those are the 2 schools that train pilots. And if you ask me my recommendations, I would say you should pick any of these 2. And what I know about them, like I always say, one manage time very well. They manage time, they know how to like put it properly. The other doesn't really like manage time. If you've not watched videos concerning that, I think you should go, and because I always talk about it like in my videos. Sometimes it's cool, they can tell you like 2 years, you spend 3 years, you spend 4 years, but like there's some other schools, they tell you it's 8 months and they deliver at 8 months. They tell you it's 1 year 2 months, they deliver 1 year 2 months. So these are the things like you should consider. So outside this country, sincerely, I always don't like to talk about places I've not been to. I know I'm still going to, because I like traveling. Traveling is actually my thing. So I'm really going to make out time to like check some flight schools outside the country when I have the opportunity to like go, so that I can like give recommendations. But for now, I cannot like give any recommendation because I've not been in any of these schools. And what I always advise people is that they should try and make out time to find students that have attended these schools. If you find students that have attended these schools, you will get first-hand information. Just like the way you're looking at me and you're asking me about NCAT, it's easy for me to talk about NCAT because I'm currently in NCAT. But if I'm not here, you're going to like get it kind of hard, because I might just be talking based on what people have told me. But it's better for you to talk on what you currently know. It's easier. It makes the work like, it makes you just to understand how practical things are. So concerning any place outside Nigeria, I'll advise that you look for students that are currently attending that college, currently attending the flight school, and ask them how the flight school goes. And I always say, don't get deceived about the pictures you see on their website about how many aircrafts like they have, because guys, most of the time these aircrafts are not serviceable. I'm serious about that. These aircrafts are most of the time not serviceable, so don't get deceived when you see like 20 aircrafts in their website pictures, or 30 aircrafts like that. Most of the time they are not serviceable. So just sorry about that, guys. Just try to like know how many aircrafts they really have by finding out from their students, or if you can get in touch with any of their instructors. I will not get in touch with any of the instructor. The instructor might not be as sincere as the student, because the student knows how it's going down with him or her. So please do not get this. Lastly, my take-home notes for this video today. I always try to like motivate you, because I know you can be better if you put in your best. I know you can be better. You can do anything. In fact, I was reading my Bible today and I got to discover, okay, I got to that point where they say there's nothing impossible with God. You see, when you put God in, when you involve God like in your life, you tend to like, you're able to like achieve anything. So I don't want you to like feel that, oh, I don't think I can do this, it's not possible. Don't like restrict yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. If you desire anything, go for it. If you desire to reach out, go for it. If you desire to go for maybe something that to people it might look like, come on, why are you doing this? If it's what you love and you know it pleases God, go for it. Launch out. The world, like, time is super short. You don't want to like spend the rest of your time like looking and say, Kai, I wish I had become a pilot, to code, see the way this pilot is. You know, you take your phone, you like go on Instagram, you like look at stuff, you go to Facebook, you like look at stuff, and you see your dreams like passing you by. The best time you can do it is now. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? Like, time is going, people are dying, people are being born, people are impacting lives, people are moving forward. So why put your dream like on hold? No, I know you can do anything if you put your mind to it. So I always say ask for help. If you have any challenges, if you have anything, always ask for help. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know your challenge. Let me know what you're facing. If it has to do with like flying, if it has to do with something I have to ask like other people, I'll try my best to like do that. And you know, if you have anything you want to share, my email is on the description of this video. Just make sure you like email me. Thanks so much, guys. I've been seeing you guys emails. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, really, and all that. So it's kind of fun, like, you know, interacting with you like one-on-one. It's really, really fun. So thank you so much, guys. So if you've not yet subscribed and you're still here, please click on the subscribe button. You know, we are the Princess Anu TV family. We keep moving forward. We keep making progress. That's all we do on this channel, like trying to reach our dreams every single day. So guys, like I said, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you don't miss anything I share on this channel. And till we meet next time, don't forget to give this video like a thumbs up, because it makes the channel like move forward. People get to see that, oh, this video is a good video, and they get to like watch. So guys, till we meet next time, bye.